Do you ever feel like your mind is just slipping away when you're trying to focus? You sit down to start a task, and within minutes, you're already drifting. Every little distraction seems to pull you in, leaving your brain feeling scattered, foggy, and just inconsistent. If that sounds like you, I need you to hear this loud and clear. Your attention is not broken. It's not damaged. And it is definitely not some kind of personality flaw you're stuck with forever. Think about it this way. Your attention is a muscle, a powerful one. But the problem is, no one ever taught you how to actually train it. We're told to just focus or try harder, but that's like telling someone to lift a heavy weight without ever showing them how to build their strength first. It just doesn't work. Today, I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you the real neuroscience behind how your attention works. We'll explore why it collapses under pressure and, most importantly, how you can build that deep, unshakable focus, treating it like any other skill you'd want to master. This isn't about brute force or forcing yourself to be disciplined. It's about understanding your brain and training it the way it's actually designed to function. You see, building incredible focus isn't about fighting against distractions. It's about understanding them. To truly understand attention, we first need to understand what steals it. The world is designed to steal your attention, but today, I'm going to show you how to take it back. Your brain has two attention systems. First, there's the focus system, or top-down attention. This is your conscious, deliberate focus. It's what you use when you're reading a book, studying for an exam, or planning a project. It's slow, thoughtful, and intentional. Think of it as your brain's CEO. Then there's the distraction system, or bottom-up attention. This is your brain's alarm system. It's automatic, reactive, and instinctive. It responds to sudden sounds, movement, and those endless phone notifications. It's fast, emotional, and always looking for something new. Here's the problem. Modern life is a non-stop assault on your brain's alarm system. Constant notifications, infinite scrolling, multitasking. It's a perfect storm of distraction that completely overwhelms your focus system. Your brain isn't weak. It's just overwhelmed. Your prefrontal cortex is overstimulated, drowning in a sea of dopamine hits from every ping and swipe. So how do you rebuild your focus when the world is practically engineered to break it? You need to understand that attention is a muscle. And most of us have been training it all wrong. Every time you switch tasks, mindlessly scroll through your feed, or check your phone just because it's there, you're doing a rep for a weaker attention span. You're training your brain to be distracted. But the opposite is also true. Every time you focus on one single thing, sit with a moment of boredom without reaching for a device or see a task through to completion, you're training your attention to be stronger. It's just like strength training at the gym. You need reps, which are small bursts of focused work. You need sets, which are repeated cycles of that focus. You need progressive overload, where you gradually increase the difficulty. And critically, you need rest periods to let your cognitive power recover. If you train the wrong way, you get the wrong results. So let me show you the exact workout for your focus, step by step. This is the 3-pillar framework for unbreakable attention. Pillar number 1 is activation. This is how you start the focus engine. The hardest part of focusing is often just getting started those first 1 or 2 minutes. This is called activation fatigue. To beat it, use the 2-minute rule. Just commit to starting the task for only 2 minutes. That's it. Once you begin, inertia kicks in, and it becomes much easier to keep going. The other key here is to remove all friction. Clean your desk, close unnecessary browser tabs, put your phone in another room, and get all your tools ready beforehand. Attention hates friction. When you reduce it, your focus naturally activates. Pillar number 2 is stabilization. Once you've started, the goal is to hold your focus. The best way to do this is with focus blocks. Start small. Set a timer for just 10 or 15 minutes of uninterrupted work. No music with lyrics and definitely no notifications. This is your progressive overload. Once 10 minutes feels easy, increase it to 15, then 20, and be ruthless about removing micro-distractions. Even a quick glance at your phone can completely reset your focus cycle. Turn it off, hide it, put it somewhere you can't see it. Remember, your environment is half the battle. A quiet room with low visual clutter will do wonders. Finally, pillar number 3 is recovery. This is how you recharge your brain's battery. Your attention is a biological resource. It's not infinite. It needs to recover. A great guideline is the golden recovery rule. For every 5 minutes of deep focus, take 1 minute of genuine rest. And here's the crucial part. During that rest, don't scroll, don't switch to another task, and don't open new apps. Just let your brain settle. Stare out the window, stretch, or just sit quietly. Deep focus drains neurotransmitters in your brain. These short breaks allow them to refill, which ultimately increases your overall capacity to focus for longer. So let's put it all together into a daily training cycle. What if I told you that in just a few minutes a day, you could train your attention to become a superpower? It's not magic. It's a workout for your brain. I'm going to show you the exact routine to build deep, unshakable focus, starting today. Let's call it the daily attention training cycle. It's simple and it works just like going to the gym. First, set your intention. Ask yourself, what am I focusing on right now? Be crystal clear. Next, set a timer for 10 to 20 minutes. This is your focus block. During this time, you do one thing and one thing only. No switching tasks, no checking your phone, zero multitasking. When the timer goes off, you move to step 3, a 2 to 4 minute recovery. Don't grab your phone. Just sit, walk around, do some deep breathing. Let your brain reset. Step 4 is to repeat this cycle 4 to 6 times. Each time you complete a cycle, you're doing one focus rep. That's step 5. Track your reps, not the time. Just like lifting weights, it's the repetitions that build strength. And finally, step 6. Increase the difficulty each week. Start with 10-minute focus blocks, then move up to 15, then 20, and so on. This is progressive overload for your attention span. This simple cycle creates compounded attention strength, turning focus into your secret weapon. But there's a catch, something that can sabotage all your hard work. Let's talk about the hidden enemy of attention, noise debt. Think of it as mental pollution. It's the buildup from constant notifications, sensory overload, scrolling through social media, and multitasking. It's all those little dopamine spikes that leave you feeling drained, even when you're not actively using your phone. The signs are probably familiar. A tired brain, shallow focus, finding it hard to start simple tasks. Mental fog, and feeling irritable or impatient for no reason. Sound like you? You're not alone. The good news is you can pay off this debt. Here's how. Aim for 2 hours of low stimulation time each day. This could be reading a physical book, going for a walk without headphones, or just sitting in silence. Take at least one completely silent break during your day. When you're working, put your phone completely out of sight. Practice single tasking with a one-tab rule on your computer. Close everything else. When you lower your noise debt, your attention naturally becomes clearer, steadier, and more powerful. See, your attention isn't weak, it's just untrained and overloaded. Now you have the tools to start building it. But there's one more piece to this puzzle that most people miss entirely. You can train your focus all you want, but if your brain chemistry isn't on your side, your attention will always feel like an uphill battle. The real engine behind focus, motivation, and mental clarity lies in your neurochemistry. That's why in the next video, we're diving deep into the science of willpower. We'll explore why motivation seems to fade and what's really happening in your brain. If you want to unlock unstoppable discipline and make focus feel effortless, that video is your next step. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and let's build that focus.